Hi guys, I hope you people are doing good. You must have enjoyed your festivals. And आज मैं आप लोगों को बताने वाली हूँ आई मेकअप के बारे में. And I have been asked to do the eye makeup in pink and silver. So I will not waste much of the time and let's get started. To start with, I have applied only the moisturizer gel, which I generally prefer to use Neutrogena gel because I have a bit oily skin. So I use gel based moisturizer, and I'll not be doing any makeup on my face right now. I'll be just focusing on eyes, and we will know how we can do a simple and good beautiful makeup with a very limited brushes, with a very limited eyeshadow colors. So I'll be using mainly only two colors, pink and silver, and I think for the base we will be using one or two more colors. That's it. So let's get started. सबसे पहले मैं लूंगी आई प्राइमर, which is Maybelline BB Skin Primer. I personally like this because this is gel based, and as I've told you, I have bit oily skin, so this is very good for the oily skin. This, and I'll be applying it. So after applying this primer, we will wait for 1 or 2 minutes and then we will proceed. Guys, after 1 or 2 minutes, it is absorbed properly on my skin and it's not much oily anymore. We will proceed. So the next step would be, I'll be using this Fit Me Maybelline in the shade 225. This is a very good foundation, I would say, and it perfectly fits for my skin, and this is in the shade number 225. So I'll just take out a pump of this. I have this Real Technique sponge beauty blender, and I personally like this a lot. I have also damped it and I'm using it, and it's really very good investment, I would say. So if you want, you can buy this product and you can use it. It's a very nice blender. So to proceed, I have just taken out a pump of the foundation and I'll be applying it over my eyes. And I'll be blending it with this blender. So guys, as you can see, this has been properly blended now and it's having a nice finishing. Next, I'll be using this Fit Me concealer in the shade medium, and I'll be again generously applying this like this. And again I'll be blending it with the same sponge. So guys, as you can see, it has been properly blended. I think now you can see it. Now I've blended it properly, the foundation, the concealer, and it's looking like a very smooth base. Now the next step would be to fix it so that if I apply a eyeshadow and all, it will not look cakey. So I have to apply some loose powder which will fix my foundation properly on this. So I'm using this Catrice brand fixing powder, but you can, in India you can get Maybelline also, which is a very nice fixing powder, so you can use that as well. So I'm using this Catrice loose powder, and I'm using this brush, which is a puffy powder brush, and I'll be taking a bit of the product. I'll tap it and I'll set my concealer and my foundation. So after setting my foundation and my concealer with the loose powder, I'll be doing my eyebrows first. So for that, I'm using the Catrice Brow Pencil, which has a comb on one side like this, and another very sleek pencil which is in the brown color like this. First, I'll be combing like this. And then I'll be filling my gaps using this pencil. So like this, you can see it. Quickly I will fill the eyebrow on this side as well, and I'll come back. This is after filling my eyebrows. It looks like this. And guys, I generally don't like very bulky and very heavy and dark eyebrows, so I just lightly fill it, the gaps. Otherwise I have a good hairs on my eyebrows, so I don't put a lot of color and lot of shades artificially, which looks very artificial to me. So I just do it like that, and I will suggest you don't do it much, otherwise on your face it becomes very prominent and it doesn't look good. So after filling my eyebrows, now we will start with putting the eyeshadow, and we will start with the eye makeup. And now before starting the eye makeup, I will suggest you to use the sellotape. Just take out a piece of that and put it like this, where you will be joining this thing with your eyebrows. Something like this. So this will secure your eyeshadow color to come out of this boundary, and it will really look nice. So it will just a precautionary, you can add this sellotape on your eyes. So I'll put. So I have applied the sellotape on my both the sides, and now next comes the eye makeup part. So for that, few things which I want you people to know in advance. The thing is, first thing is you must know where your cut crease is. So cut crease is where this line is coming for you. For me, I think you can see it very nicely. This is the line, and this is called a cut crease line. Similarly here, if you will see, this is the cut crease for me. Whenever you are applying any eyeshadow, make sure that eyeshadow is not going besides this cut crease. So it should be under this cut crease line, otherwise it looks very bad and cheapy kind of things, and it doesn't look good. So make sure your color is not going out of this cut crease line. The eyeshadows, I have right now these two palettes, which are one of my favorite palettes from the brand Revolution. In this, all the bright colors, and in this there are something like dull shades, brown, purple, and those stuff we have. So I will suggest to buy these two eyeshadows, and you are good with all the colors. Mostly it has all the colors, and this is a very nice brand, Revolution, and it has a nice pigment, and I personally like these eyeshadows a lot. So to start with, I'll be using this brush, which is a puffy ball brush, and the reason for using this brush is, if you will see it sits on my cut crease very nicely. So I use this brush for filling my cut crease. So to start with, I will start with the transition shade. So for those who doesn't know what the transition shade is something which is very similar to your skin tone, and it defines our cut crease using the transition shade. So this is the shade which I'll be using which is kind of similar to my skin. I'll be just taking the product, I'll tap it and I will start doing it like this. You need to do it in the front and back foot so that it will define it properly, and you need to blend it more. So the patience for the key for this good eyeshadow or eye makeup is that you should be really patient with the colors and you need to blend it as much as possible. So after this, doing the transition base, I will be using this pink, which is a bit darker pink, and I will just try to define my cut crease more prominently with this color. So you can see now it has a bit of pink shade and it will define my cut crease very prominently. So it will be at the cut crease level the same color. You need to keep doing it for the sometimes unless and until you feel that okay, this color is good prominent. Till then you need to keep doing this. So I will keep taking the bit of the shade, I will tap it and I will apply it like this. As you can see, I'm not going very down right now because I'm just focusing on my cut crease right now. So I'll be just focusing on the cut crease and keep doing it for some time. And also one more thing guys, don't come till your this inner corner much, because I do not want, like when I'm opening my eye, it should not be very visible here. So that is why I don't want it to be visible here, and I'll be just keeping my hand at the back side like this and I'll be keep doing it. More on the ending corner of this because I want it to be more prominent on the outside. After filling this first color on my cut crease, you can see that how it looks. I have not yet done with my eyelids. Now I will be filling my eyelids here, for which I'll be taking a bit different pink which has a bit of glitter in this. So I'll be using this pink with the same brush I'm using because it is also this kind of same pink. If you are using the different shade, then you must clean the brush, or maybe you can either change the brush. So I'll be using it on my eyelid, something like this. So we generally try to create a gradient kind of thing where it will be from the light to dark or the darkest to lightest, something like that. So I am just trying to do that, and this is a kind of dark pink and then it is a light pink here. So now I will not go till cut crease, a bit lower than the cut crease, and I'll be filling it my eyelids with this shade. One more thing guys, just if you are noticing this, I'm not going again till the inside corner of my eye because I'll be doing the silver here. So I'm just doing the filling of this light pink color only till here, and I'm just trying to blend it with the dark pink shade. So guys, after blending the light pink shade with the glitter one, it looks something like this. And now I'll be doing the silver part on my inner corner. So for the silver glitter, I have this eyeshadow. This is a liquid eyeshadow from the brand Catrice, and this has a very high pigment and I personally use this a lot. So just to apply this, I need to take a bit of the product on this, and I will put on my inner corner like this, and I'll be blending it using my finger, my clean finger, something like this. After applying this glittery, we need to clean where it has come out, and also the blending of the two shades where these two shades are mixing. So we will be again using the same palette, and we'll be taking the same pink, tap it, and I will fill it something like this so that it will look smooth. I will clean whatever has gone outside of my cut crease, and I'll be blending the point where both of these shades are mixing. So now I will show you how it looks after removing the tape and how clean it has come. So you can see, guys, how clean it has come, and it's looking very nice, right? So the next part would be, I will be trying to create the same structure which I have on my upper side. I will try to create the same structure on my lower eyelashes. For that, first of all, I'll be filling my eyelashes, this part, with a bit of brownish shade. So I'll be taking the dark brown out of this palette, which is this one, using this brush, which has a slight arc kind of thing, and I'll be taking a product on this. I'll be filling my eyelash, lower eyelash, so that it looks more like a smudged kind of kajal. I'm using this brush now. This is a small ball brush. I'll be taking a product on this. I'll be putting it on my outer side of my eyes, and I will try to blend it till my inner corner. You can see the difference. It's like a bit of smudge, and here it is not, anything is not there. Now I'll be taking the same pink shade which I have on my upper side. I'll try to put it here, and I will blend it. Again, I will not go till my inside corner. I'll keep it on the outside corner only, and I will try to blend it. Now I'm using again the same eyeshadow which I have applied on my top side. I'll be taking a bit of it very lightly. I will try to put it on my inner corner. So the next part would be to put the eyeliner, and I'll be using the Catrice pen eyeliner. And if you want, you can put the wing eyeliner also. And since you have already applied a tape, you have really a clean boundary. So this is how I have applied the eyeliner, and the next part would be to put the kajal. So I'm using this Maybelline Eye Studio Lastic Drama Gel Eyeliner, and I'll be applying it using the brush. Generally the brush comes with this gel eyeliner, and I'll be taking a bit of it. Okay, so the next part would be to curl my eyelashes. So for that I'm using this eye curler, which is from the brand Essence, and I'll be taking my eyelash like this, and I'll hold it for a few seconds. And the next part would be to put this mascara, which is from the brand Benefit, and I'll be taking a bit of prodding. This is how this full eye makeup for one eye looks. I'll quickly do the eye makeup of my another eye, and so guys, this is my final look after doing the same makeup in both the eyes. This is how it looks. I hope you guys must have enjoyed my video, and this one is mainly for you, Shom.